to Hollywood Movie Talk. My name is Zachary. Once again, we're going to be talking about Jordan Peele. Well, this actually the first time talking about Jordan Peele. Sorry about that. Yeah, definitely a new director. He made Get Out, Us. He got a new movie coming out next year. And I just want to talk a little bit about, do you think he the next Hitchcock or Steven Spielberg? Definitely he has defined horror. And then I'm going to play a little video too. But definitely he has defined horror to a point that I just love his shows, his movies. He's the kind of director that we need in Hollywood. Most of his lead actors are Black, and I have no problem with that. Now, when the movie came out, Get Out, there were some people that didn't like the simple fact that most of his movies are all Black actors. I don't have a problem with that. We need that in Hollywood. I'm a balanced person. I believe in fairness. We definitely need that in Hollywood. And like I say, he has defined horror, in my opinion. I love both of the movies, Us and Get Out, especially Get Out. Now, some people think he directed Candyman, but he did not direct Candyman. Matter of fact, only thing he really did was the producer on it. So he did not direct Candyman. So let's see, can we go ahead and I want to show you this video right quick. Let me see. Right here, let's share this right quick. And let me see, do I got to share? Hopefully y'all can see this. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and play it.
They also, the technique of them, you have to be very and Get Out, for example.
Go back a little bit. Yeah, I can't hear it. So about playing the movie. I mean, the video. I can't even fucking hear it. Let's see. Play this bad boy.
It's a scene where it's a group. He's the only Black guy. It's a bunch of older white people who are trying to connect with him on his Blackness first, and saying things like, I know Tiger, I know Tiger, right? And that's a situation.
Let's move it back a little bit. I'm sorry, I should have moved it back a little bit. Let's move it back. So when I get to him,
I'm gonna say to my critics, I hear your voices and I'm aware of your concerns.
So maybe if you can chill the hell out for like a second, then maybe I can focus on some shit,
And that goes for everybody, including members of the Tea Party.
Oh, don't even get me started on these motherfuckers right here.
I want to assure you that we will be looking for new compromises with the GOP in the months ahead.
And you know these motherfuckers gonna say no before I even suggest some
Now,
It is still funny. Jordan Peele, welcome back to the table.
Thank you.
The other funny thing you guys used to do is mess up people's names. You were like C. Harley Rose.
Yeah, C. Harley. C. Harley.
C. Harley. I always
Yeah.
thought that was very funny.
Thank
Let's talk about Get Out.
All
We've
right.
all at the table seen the movie.
Yeah.
And I've seen it 3 times. I'd see it twice in 1 week just to do the translation.
Oh.
But what is the story, Jordan, you were trying to tell? Because when I heard Jordan Peele horror movie, I went, what?
I was
Listen up,
trying
guys
to
and girls.
bring a piece of the conversation I'd never seen put on film before. I felt like there was this void in the way we talk about race, especially at the time when I wrote it, which was actually a very similar time to when we wrote the Obama Luther translator sketch.
That's right. That's why I like him to be a director. I prefer him being a director more than being an actor, because an actor, you can't change lives. But as a director, you can change lives and you can shape the future too. Look at Steven Spielberg, Hitchcock.
Sketch. We felt like racism was not being called out sufficiently enough for
And you
us.
said you're trying to tell your own truth. What is that?
Well, really, my truth as a black man, that my perspective that I haven't seen in film before. I haven't seen that represented.
Like?
So like in the party scene in Get Out,
Uh-huh.
for example, it's a scene where it's a group. He's the only black guy. So it's a bunch of older white people who are trying to connect with him on his blackness first, and saying things like, I know Tiger, I know Tiger, right? And that's a situation that I've been in. I think every minority has been in. I imagine you if you're a woman in a room full of men, you're viewed as a woman before you're viewed as a human being, and it's those little. It's on the surface it's a harmless thing, but what I wanted to point out with this film is that it's connected to the deep horror of racism.
How is doing scary movies similar to doing comedy?
Great question. I mean, they're both, for me, they're both about truth.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not accessing something that feels true, you're not doing it right. And they also, the technique of them, you have to be very tuned into the audience and their emotion. And that's why with both forms, the technique is tension building and release.
What's interesting about you, and from previous conversation with you, you wanted to be a filmmaker before you wanted to be a comedian.
Yeah.
Comedy was an access to get going.
I got a sidetracked with an amazing, fortunate comedy career, which was a joy. I spent 10 years laughing, and but I had something else to say, and I had something I think a more important statement that I had to put in a long form.
But it's interesting that the story is about the black guy who goes to meet his white girlfriend's family and the horror that unfolds with that. Did the fact that you were married to a white woman, did that play into the story you were trying to tell?
It's like it's one of these like blink 3 times if you're in trouble. No, I wrote the movie before I met my wife.
Before you met Chelsea.
Before I met Chelsea.
Yes.
So I can't claim it's about her and her
she
family.
gets this.
She gets it.
And the in-laws are okay with this.
And the in-laws are okay. The in-laws are cool. I'm very fortunate, very lucky. I married a comedian, so she gets it, and she's very cool.
Can I pick up on that, because you were able to beautifully weave comedy into this movie as well? I have newfound appreciation for TSA agents. One is actually the sort of hero in this movie. How important was it to include comedy, obviously not taking away from the drama and the thriller that the movie really is?
It's pretty important. I'm putting my audience through a lot with this movie. A lot of tension, a lot of uncomfortable situations. It is, and there are moments it's hard to watch. There's moments you want to scream, "Get out!"
Right.
Yes.
And so where Little Rel Howery, who plays Rod, his character was kind of the release valve for the audience, and it was important for me that he comes in and he speaks the truth too. So there's no line that's intended for. There's no jokes in the movie. It's all meant to feel true. It's all meant to kind of feel like the most true horror thriller we've seen so far.
And you address how people deal with racism in the country. One of the easiest lines to throw out is, "I voted for Barack Obama." He was the best president ever. And you see this in the film. It's actually, I think, one of the first films I've seen where Barack Obama's name and President Obama has come up. But you see that in society all the time on this issue.
Somebody was saying that I've seen Get Out 4 times is the new "I would have voted for Barack Obama."
So, go ahead.
Well, it cost $2 to make the movie, and you've made $1 gazillion. Talk about the finances.
Gazillion?
Yeah. Talk
It
about
was a one gazillion.
Yeah, talk about the finances of the movie, because I think that's amazing. And now it's in the running. The word is it could be nominated for Best Picture. Talk about how much it cost you to make and what you ended up making so far.
So the movie cost $4.5 million. I think it's made 253 worldwide.
That's amazing.
Which is amazing, and I think it's part of it is because people see it multiple times. But for me, as a filmmaker, I can't think about budget. Nothing's going to stop me from making.
Has President Obama seen it?
I like to think he has. And I like to think thinks it's pretty good.
You like it?
I think he would like it. I would have voted for me a third term as well.
There you go.
I could.
You would have won too.
And I would have won. Yeah.
Something tells me he's seen it.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think
he's hip.
Yes, I think
He's a nerd, but he's hip.
I think he's seen it. Jordan Peele, thank you. Congratulations. Boy, we're all hoping Oscar nomination for you.
Hey.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I love Get Out more than I, like Us. Get Out and Us is definitely on my on my list for as one of my favorite horror movies. I'm not saying that because he's black; he actually mixed. But the thing about it is that this channel is not a political channel. Nowhere near it. I just want to make that clear. Nowhere near it. I designed the channel for talking about movies. But I do want to say that I admire him because, like I said, that most time when we see in horror, not all the time, but most time, is that minorities do die more often in the movie, and they are not the hero. If you look at it from a, perspective of that, Jordan Peele is definitely, in my opinion, is climbing that ladder. If he continue doing great, and we all make mistakes, nobody's perfect. I damn sure made some of my mistakes, but he never given up. These things encourage me in my goals in life. Nobody never thought that Get Out would be a successful hit like it was, and Us. And he got another movie coming out next year. I don't really know the name, but it's a horror movie, and I plan on supporting him. I'm going to at least go to the movie theater and see it. And, hopefully I like it. I'm an honest person. This is what I do as a hobby, talk about movies. And if I don't like it, I would say it. But I'm definitely going to support him. Even if I don't like the movie, I'm going to go to the movie theater. Well, I won't know I don't like it until after I see in the theater. But I'm definitely going to go to the movie theater. Now, there have been some controversy that people have said Jordan Peele said he only cast black lead actors. He don't cast white lead actors. And, I got news for these people. There's nothing wrong with that because in the 40s, they didn't cast black lead actors. Let's just tell it like it is. And I looked right in the camera and said it. In the 30s, they didn't cast lead black actors. In the 40s, they didn't cast lead black actors. Even in the 60s, they didn't cast lead black actors. In the 70s and 80s, they did, but they was mostly co-lead. And if there was a lead actor, it made the black person that played the role kind of look stupid. One time was a comment Denzel Washington said when he first got into movies, there was a role that he turned down. It was about him raping a white woman. He didn't want to play that role. He didn't want to play that character. So you definitely certain directors and certain studio have made some black people in lead roles look like a fool. Now that's how it was written. I understand story. That's how it was written, and that's fine. That's okay. That's for that time of the era. I can understand that. You the filmmaker. Hitchcock. He had mostly white people in the movie. Now we do give credit to credits too. Dawn of the Dead was a cold black actor in I think Dawn of the Dead or something like that, the original one, 1968. I got to give credit where credit due. Hitchcock did put a black co-lead actor in the movie. But he ended up getting shot because they thought he was a zombie at the end, or the people was racist, one of them, but they killed him at the end. Spoiler if you haven't seen Dawn of the Dead, 1968. But he have changed the way horror is written. And he absolutely right when it comes down to certain race. It's not a political talk, but it is related to movies. And we need more black actors. And I said this before on this channel. We need more black actors. We need more black YouTubers. Now, I have searched YouTube, and I have been on YouTube for a long time before I even made this channel. Now, I have a personal YouTube that I subscribe to other people's channel. I don't have it on this channel because I don't, it's none of nobody business who I subscribe to. But in the entertainment thing, we don't see that many black YouTubers compared to white YouTubers. And I don't know. Some people just afraid to show their face. Some people afraid that they're going to fail. But you know what? You got to fail before you can get started. I only have 22 subscribers. And I still make my videos. Even I had 1 subscriber because it don't take much to get your message across. And I do it because I like doing it. If you do it for money, if you do it for the wrong reason, you never will grow. It took Mr. Beast 5 years to get to 1 million subscribers, but he did it because he liked it. And it's not hard to do. I'm talking to you on a camera and telling you how I feel. What's so hard about that? I'm not doing it for the money. I have a damn good job. Free internet. So, I mean, I'm not paying for any internet to run this. It's free for me. So, I work for an internet company. But the thing about it is that we have to spread the word and truth. We have to do that. And this guy, now I'm not sure. I'm not saying he's a Steven Spielberg. Not yet. He don't have that many movies on his belt. I'm a fair guy. I don't think he's a Steven Spielberg as of right now. He don't have that many films on his belt. I don't think he's a Alpha Hitchcock because he don't have that many films on his belt. But if he continue and never quit, it's not going to be easy. Someone's going to talk about it like they talk about, Jordan Peele don't cast white lead actors. For what? Why do you need to cast white lead actors? Don't you got enough of white lead actors in Hollywood? So why the hell you need to cast that for? Yeah, we already got enough of them. I see that all the time. I just saw a white lead actor on Netflix. I see it all the time. So what you need? What's about that? Let him do what he need to do. If he want to cast, he casts. If he don't, it's his movie. Yeah, it's his movie. People need to understand that he wrote that movie. He talked what he want to talk about. So I mean, we just got to understand that. And I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time. And I just didn't have the money to get all this equipment I got now. So I really, really believe that if he keep doing this, keep directing, doing what he loves doing, there's going to be some mistakes, and that's okay. That's okay. Not every movie is going to be great that he made. That's common sense. Not every YouTuber start off great. You see their first video, and then you see them progress. They get better and better at it. And this is when I first did this YouTube, my first video on the channel. It was nothing like this. I keep getting better and better because you learn new things. It's about learning. So the answer to the question, I don't think he's there yet, but it won't surprise me. It won't surprise me in 20, 15 years that he be up there with Steven Spielberg and Hitchcock. It don't surprise me. And I hope he do. I really hope he do. Another one is Tyler Perry had changed Hollywood. I mean, nobody thought these shows would be good. He have changed Hollywood. Because people want to know the truth. People want to see something different. That's why I'm on YouTube. People want to see something fucking different. They get tired of seeing the same motherfucking shit. They want to see something different. And people that sit on their ass don't want to, oh, I'm afraid I'm going to fail. We all going to fail. We're all going to fail. But as you got to get up, well, this video didn't do good. Well, that's okay. Because I'm going to make 100 more. If that don't good, then make 200 more. But one day, you will succeed. And that's for anybody that watching this video. No matter you're white, black, purple. Continue doing what you love. I love YouTube. I love talking to the people. That's why I do it. I love telling you my thoughts. That's why I do it. And I like to talk about things that interest me and also things that might interest you. Obviously, you want someone to subscribe, you got to give them something what they like. So, as I tell anybody, if you didn't like this video, then why should you subscribe? I wouldn't. But if you like this video and you agree to the things I'm saying, and there are 6 billion people on this planet, there are plenty of people that will like this video if it get out. So, that's the way things are. I didn't talk about no movie tonight, but Jordan Peele got another movie coming out, and I'm going to be talking about lots of black directors and black actors on this channel. They don't get that many talks on another channel, and I'm going to do it. Now, some people say, well, that might be biased because you're black, Zach. Well, so be it then. So be it then. Either way it goes, so be it. But I want to get the message out. And I got news for you. There are going to be many more things I'm going to talk about on this channel. There are going to be many more things I'm going to talk about on this channel. Because we need to get the word out. And I have no problem with Jordan Peele casting all black actors, in my opinion. Hell, they want to cast me for something. Hell, I could be the serial killer or something like that. Or the guy cleaning the grass or something like that. Hey, my phone number is always open. Always open. And and I think I can make a pretty good actor too. You should see me in the mirror. Sometimes, you got to practice, do your little acting skits and shit like that, But now I don't have the voice to play, to pretend to be somebody else. But I do believe that I have some good acting skills. Now, I never took acting class, but I'm pretty good at it though. I'll tell you that. But I just want to hop on and talk about is Jordan Peele the next Steven Spielberg after Hitchcock? After Hitchcock. So he definitely on his way up there. But I won't put him up there not yet because he don't have the film. He don't have enough films on his belt. But he definitely on his way up there, in my opinion. So please support his movies. Get Out. I saw that in theater. A good movie. Us. I saw that with my ex-girlfriend. That was a good movie too. Yeah. I just want to hop on and talk about Jordan Peele on Hollywood Movie Talk. And always remember, you can make a difference in this world. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.